Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Savikishin, your personal chef. Chef Victor is here. We're going to be making a very rich granola. Please do try this and let us know what comes out of your experiment. Okay, we have them all for you. Come on, have you tried to subscribe to my YouTube channel? Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Very quickly, we are going to be doing what we know how to do best. Trust me, it is granola. Very simple, very yummy, very tantalizing. Man, I know you would not want to mix out with this one. I'm going to be introducing to the various ingredients we'll be using for this. We're going to be using an old-fashioned, oh my god, this is a very special oats, and then we're going to be using some coconut. We're going to be using golden raisins, and then parts of combination of two raisins. Coconut flakes, like I said earlier, is involved. Yeah, just like you see in the description box there, the ingredients listed there. We're going to be using some crunch of kuli. Oh, trust me, we're going to be using pineapple. Dried pineapple is there, and almonds is going to be used here too. Some cashew, honey, cornflakes. Oh my god, this is much more than what you expect. That is why it is called a rich granola. Yeah, we're going to be using debino, dates normally called debino. We'll be needing salt, we'll be needing paprika, and so much more. We're going to be using baked banana and some dried mango, some dried apple. We're going to be using some dried mango. I show you dried apple already. Oh, lots more. Then we'll be using nutmeg as spices, and so also we're going to be using vanilla flavor, spicy too. Yeah, some chocolate chips will not be left out. Yeah, let's start the work. Guess what? This is just simple. All these ingredients for one granola. It is, of course, indeed a very rich granola. Very, very rich one. Okay. What is Savi gonna do? Chef Victor, start the work for them. Okay. Very quickly. I actually want to be using the old-fashioned oats. You can use any of them you want. So anyone that you like, you can use it. We're gonna be doing it together. We're gonna be doing it with love. Once you've measured out your oats, I'm gonna be adding my almond. Oh, if you are almond lover, can you show yourself? Okay. Yeah, cashew nuts. I'm gonna be adding my cashew nuts. Okay, almond. Remember, I used 1 cup of almond and 4 cups of oats is what I used. And I'm gonna be adding my spices. Very, very important. I'm gonna be adding some 4 pinch of salt, and that's added cinnamon powder, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, half teaspoon of ginger powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and that of nutmeg. I'm using 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. All these spices are very, very simple. I'm going to be using 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Okay, I'm going to be using 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Once that is done, quickly, I'm going to be adding ginger. Like I told you, we just use 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder is what I added, and I'm going to be adding equally 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder. Okay, so you're going to mix everything together at this stage. Make sure you mix it properly together. Mix everything properly together. Mix it very well so that everything can be well incorporated. Yes. So I'm going to be adding coconut oil. We're going to be mixing it with honey and brown sugar as part of the wet ingredient. We have the coconut oil, the brown sugar, the honey, and then the vanilla. So we are going to be using 1/2 cup of coconut oil to 1/4 cup. That is 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and the honey will be 1/3 cup of honey, and then we'll be using our vanilla flavor to be 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavor. Be using 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavor, and then for the brown sugar, we're going to be using simply just 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then we'll mix everything together properly before we add to the wet ingredients. So add mix this properly together as wet ingredients. Sorry. So we're gonna be adding it to the dry ingredients. So mix it properly. Yeah, the coconut oil is not like just your normal oil, so as much you see that it's not actually blending it like it used to be, but you're going to pour it everything with the dry ingredients and then mix it properly with the dry ingredient. Make sure before you do this you already have your oven tray close to you, and then you have lined baking paper, or we call parchment paper, on the oven tray already, so that you can place them on it before you place in your oven. You pour the granola mix on it, pour it on your oven tray with the parchment paper attached to it. Then you're simply ready to take it to your oven. So once you pour it, you are ready, more than ready to take it to the oven. Wow. So spread them out very well on your oven tray properly. Let's go to the oven. Put on your oven and place it in the oven. Bring it out after some times again, so that you can stir them properly very well, because you need to do that for the heat to go in and touch every part of it. So that's why and do that. So at this stage, before you take it, after 10 minutes you brought it out, so you're going to be adding your crunched pineapple, dried pineapple, and that of dates. You're going to be adding date at this stage. That's the stage where you're going to be adding date to. Debino, 1 cup of dates. So when you add the dates, we're going to be adding our cornflakes at this stage too. Yeah, very important. And make sure, or after adding, you take your time to stir them very well. The baked banana, we are going to be adding it at this stage too. So, and make sure you stir everything properly together, just like I said earlier. These are baked banana. We make this baked banana here in Savvy Kitchen, so you can make your own. Dried apple, we actually have dried apple made here in Savvy Kitchen. You can go ahead and make your own. We have that dry mango made here in Savvy Kitchen. You can dry them by using heat, or you sun dry them. And then crunch kuli. Just buy some kuli and crunch it. Jama stone, I think that's what they call it. Yeah. I'm going to be mixing everything together properly, and make sure it's all well mixed. Properly mix. Very important. Mix it properly so that everything can be well blended, and then we're going to be taking it. We're going to be adding dates finally. At this stage, so we're going to be adding our dates finally, and that's of raisins. This is a stage where we are going to be adding raisins. Pour everything into a container so that it can actually do well. So what I would advise you to do after adding your baked apples and the rest, you can actually take it to the oven for just like 3-4 minutes. The last thing you add after you remove it, when it's completely cold, that is when you add your dates, add your cocoa powder, and the rest ingredients that we are adding now. So that's the last thing you're going to be adding, coconut flakes. So make sure you do this when it's completely cold. It will really help you very well. And after that, just turn everything proper, and your granola is ready.